Another day. I'm going to the Jukkasjärvi Icehotel. I'm feeling pretty, I think, exhausted and tired, and not in a great, I wouldn't say mood, but my body, I think I don't know, mind and body are tired, and I've just started my slow journey home. I should be really grateful to experience something like that. Like, that looks amazing, but it's just maybe it's funny that I was burnt out at home. That's why I came here to do volunteering and everything, and now I'm burned out from this. So what now? Yeah, and yesterday I found out that my hosts are not in fact Russians. They're from Uzbekistan. So the demonym is Uzbeki in English, not sure. Yeah, they moved 14 years ago to Sweden. I don't know if to Kiruna or somewhere else, but yeah, they've been living here. I was talking to the mother. Her son is studying in Karlskrona, I think. But I also saw a girl 2 days ago, and I don't know if they have a daughter or was that just someone else? I don't know. Man, that looks very pretty. Sunrise. It's almost 9 o'clock. The bus stop is right there, very close to the house. I'm taking the bus. Well, I think I'm here. I got off where some other people got off, who I think are tourists, like me. I guess the Ice Hotel is somewhere this way. There wasn't a big sign saying Ice Hotel, just ice production. But yeah, it's in the general area. So I'm just gonna look around. Okay, there was actually a big sign. It's right here. And also one here. Yep, there's the ice production. Okay, interesting. It seems the Ice Hotel itself is fenced off. Well, these are the chalets, as they call them, little stugas. Maybe you can't go in after all, or at all. Well, then that would be a bummer, because that's why I'm here. As you can see, Ice Hotel opening soon. So it turns out that the actual completely ice part, which is that whole building, they're constructing it now, as you can see. I'm planning to open it in the middle of December, they said. So now you can't visit it, but you can visit this other building right here, which is not made of ice, but it also has ice rooms. And thankfully this opens much sooner than the middle of December, in an hour. So until then I'm going to take a walk down the main road to the there's a church and some reindeer and some things that the receptionist said that might be interesting to see, and some cafe and everything, and then I'll come back and check out the ice rooms. There's an ice bar also. then have lunch in a restaurant, which is a different building. And then I think I'll just go home. Fun fact, the rocket launch site that I mentioned is this place called, I have no idea how to pronounce it, S-Range, probably not. It's 23 kilometers away. And as you can see, it also has a ESA satellite station, I guess, something. European Space Agency, so that's something. And like I said in one of my previous videos, there's a cope. Yeah, I don't think I've showed this before. These diagonal fences I have no idea how they call them in Sweden or Swedish. They're all around the country. Even when I was working in Varberg, which is very much to the south, I noticed that like almost every house had a garden with these kind of fences, and I love them. I've never seen such fences anywhere else. They're very, I guess, very unique to this area, to Sweden. I don't know. I haven't been to Norway. I haven't really been to Finland, so let me know. This is also something I haven't seen before. A sign saying private property. And yeah, because I haven't seen any signs like that, it's really hard to tell private property, at least for me, because okay, these places have fences, it's kind of obvious, but most of the places don't have fences around the gardens and you can just walk in anywhere. You never know if you're walking into a person's garden or not. And yeah, I think that's the church pretty much. And this is the end of the road, and I am freezing. And it's like not even -10, I don't think. And yeah, my favorite, a giant big pile of snow. I have these hand warmers that I'm going to use now. I actually wanted to use it today, and I'm definitely going to, because my hands are done. It's just, I think it's the coldest they've ever been here. I found a public toilet nearby, and thank God I did, because man, my hands were starting to freeze really fast and I couldn't really do anything with them. I did open this hand warmer thing. I think you just need to open it. It says open, use, reseal, reuse, recycle. They are these small pouches like that. I have no idea how to use them. Do you need to break them or something? Because they don't do anything right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna warm up a bit here. Man, this cold is getting to me. It hasn't so far. So far I've been pretty good with it. But now it's just too much. And it's not that cold even. Like up here, like 200 kilometers north from the Arctic Circle, it gets down to around 35, 40 degrees Celsius, and 40 is the same in Fahrenheit. It's pretty cold, but that's usually in January, February, maybe March, so that comes later. And now it's the end of November. And even this seems to get to me. And I think at this point I pretty much had enough of this cold. And it's not that cold, but maybe I'm just not so tough, not so strong enough to withstand this. I'm leaving Kiruna tomorrow, going to the Swedish-Finnish border by train, Haparanda, and that's much more south than this, so I guess it's going to be a little bit warmer. But then I'm going up to Rovaniemi, which is the sister city or twin town of my hometown in Hungary, and the hometown of Joulupukki, the Santa Claus, Finnish Santa Claus. But my mom sent an article like 2 days ago of people complaining in Rovaniemi that there's no snow, no ice, and it's just mud and very hot, very warm. They're not used to that. I think they just had a heat record broken. So it's very different than here, because here it looks like, you know, winter wonderland for sure, but it's just cold for me. So I don't know what the future holds for me, but yeah, I need to think about that. And these don't work. What do I need to do with them? I just watched a video where the guy is explaining that these have a powder and it should be shaken to activate it. This is pretty much a brick. It's solid. So maybe it's expired or just froze up or something, but I guess I'll try to break them and shake them and put it into my gloves, and then maybe some heat will come, but maybe not. But I'm definitely not going to film anything on the way back because I need my hands. lizard on a COVID virus. Huh. That's the bed. Lizards everywhere. Yep, even the outlet is just built into the ice. And the light switch. Oh. This is an ice maze. With a goat shrine. And the bed. Pine cone? Maybe. Not disturbing at all. Man. And also, nobody checked my ticket at the entrance, so probably could have slid in. This one is called the sauna, and there's an ice bathrobe. And a ice stove or fireplace, and towels and ice bucket, ice water, which is ice. Oh, this is a big one. Pistons and crankshaft. Gears. Very cyberpunk. Huh. Oh, this is nice. I kind of want to see a time lapse of this thing melting, the whole thing just melting away in the spring or whenever it melts. And I just met some, I think, Americans who have stayed in the room and also seen the Northern Lights last night. Very beautiful pictures. 2 things that I haven't done. Well, yeah. I mean, I saw the lights, but just very faintly. But even they saw it yesterday. So, and I'm leaving tomorrow and going south. So, it's pretty much this night is my last chance to somehow see it. But maybe I should just let it go. Somehow it eludes me. The brain, the spine, emotional map. Connect. Big heart. This light switch is just floating in ice. Huh. I hope this song plays all night. So funny thing happened. I went into this restaurant right there, and it said almost 200 crowns for a meal. And then a first strange thing happened is they only charged me like 60 something. But I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. And then from that level, you could either go up or down on a stairwell. And I didn't know where to go because there were no signs. And I just followed the people downstairs. And, you know, got my food, started eating and everything, sat alone. And then I noticed pretty much everyone around me wore these visibility vests like the workers do. And I started to figure, maybe I'm in the staff area for the workers here and where I wasn't supposed to go. So basically I just, you know, kept low, ate my food, sat alone. When I left the room, on the other side of the door, it did say staff area. So I pretty much just had a probably cheaper lunch than I should have and sat in the area where I shouldn't have sat. Yeah, so it's funny. And now I still have like 2 hours until the bus, so I'm just gonna sit in the lounge. And hopefully no one will notice me just sitting there and not doing anything and asking me questions. It's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I think a couple of people were like saying hi when I went to lunch. Everybody, hey, and I was like, hey, okay, whatever. And then yeah, pretty much the point I knew I wasn't supposed to be there was when like a girl and a guy sat down beside me, and some other guy asked them, where do you work? And then I thought, okay, I either need to leave now, and I did leave because by that time I finished my food, or if not, I could just, you know, either tell a lie like, oh, you know, I'm working with Hasse, or just tell them, I'm not working anywhere. Shouldn't I sit here? But yeah, anyway, it's a funny story.